This is KGW News at noon.
We took unprecedented action to accomplish an unprecedented mission, to do everything we could to protect Oregonians and save lives.
And after 15 months of unprecedented action, Oregon is back open. No masks required, no social distancing, and no capacity limits. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brenda Braxton. It was exactly a year ago on this noon show that we reported Governor Kate Brown was requiring masks statewide, effective July 1st. Fast forward to today, where the governor and several others got together in person on the day that almost all restrictions are lifted. It's been a tough year plus for so many people. Families have lost loved ones. And OHA Director Pat Allen led a moment of silence at the reopening event about an hour ago at Providence Park. Businesses have struggled to keep their doors open. Ricky Gomez, who owns Palomar Restaurant in Southeast Portland, says small businesses are the lifeblood of our economy. He's encouraging Oregonians to support them.
As today marks the beginning of the end, so to speak, I believe we still have a long road to recovery ahead of us, and there will be more challenges that COVID will present. The restaurant and bar community has always taken health seriously and will continue to do so. So if your favorite bar or restaurant looks a little different than the last time you were there, don't worry, be patient with us. We're catching up, we'll get there. Our businesses, our economy, our communities, our new normal will all feel a little different for a while, but I'm glad to be here and be a part of it and proudly say we're open for business. Thank you.
KGW's Pat Doris was at today's event and will have much more this afternoon at 4 o'clock. Well, the big grocery chains in the area are all dropping the mask mandate. Safeway, Albertsons, Fred Meyer, and New Seasons told KGW they won't require vaccinated employees and customers to wear masks. Unvaccinated employees will have to mask up, and stores hope unvaccinated customers will too, but no one will actually be checking. We also talked to folks on Northwest 23rd who say they're ready to get back to pre-pandemic life.
Long time coming, bro. Very thankful for that. I thought it was about to be forever, so super stoked. It's kind of a trip.
I'm very excited about that. Of course, a little trepidation, but I think overall, it's a great thing. I think we've done well in this state, and hopefully we'll continue to keep getting vaccinated, the most important thing.
Washington is reopening today as well. Restaurants and businesses can open at full capacity, and bars can serve customers until 2 a.m. Our sister station in Seattle caught up with restaurant owner, one of them in Edmonds. He says the pandemic was a roller coaster, and while he's excited the restrictions are lifted, he can't find enough workers to open at full capacity.
I'm hoping that after the 4th of July weekend, we start seeing some more resumes come across our desk. I've got ads out on Facebook, Indeed, Poached. I'm spending a couple $100s a month just trying to find people to come work.
He said he needs to hire between 6 and 10 employees to be open like he wants to, and hopefully make up some of that revenue lost over the past year. Well, after having no fans during football season last year, Autzen Stadium will be at full capacity this fall. The Oregon Ducks announced the news today. Fans won't have to show proof of vaccination, but those who don't have their COVID shots should wear a mask. There's no separate section for people who are fully vaccinated. Oregon's first home game is September 4th against Fresno State. Oregon State University has not announced its plans yet for the fall. After this historic heat wave, there is even more concern about wildfires in Oregon. That's why Governor Brown issued a state of emergency. That declaration authorizes the Oregon Department of Forestry and the Oregon State Fire Marshal to utilize more resources to fight wildfires. And we're seeing that fire danger right now in Wasco County. About 100 residents are under evacuation orders. A wildfire is burning southeast of the Dalles near the town of Dufur. According to ODF, the fire has burned 10,000 acres. Flames threatened at least 20 buildings and destroyed one barn. The level 3 get out now evacuation order is in effect for Rentham Road, Ridge Road, Atkinson Road, and several others. We have much more on the evacuation area on our website. Just go to kgw.com. Right now, we do want to bring in Rod Hill, and there are some red flag warnings today.
And still excessive heat warnings when the two kind of go together in part, right? So Wasco County right on the western edge of the excessive heat warnings that are still up in some places all the way into the weekend. And then just outside of Hood River and into parts of Wasco County, we do have a red flag warning up for high fire danger. So the nearest reporting site to Dufur is the Dalles. This is a current temperature at 90 degrees. So they're back in play to get up to about 100 degrees. And they're having winds out there, which is one reason why all of a sudden our red flag warnings are starting to be issued once again. So in that area in Wasco County, northwesterly is at the Dalles along the Columbia to 32. But you can see some breezes out in John Day and Pendleton at this hour as well. So Hood River County and also into parts of Wasco County typically, or right now I should say, under a red flag warning or high fire weather warning. Gusty winds this afternoon, 15 to 35 miles per hour. And then also we're watching extreme eastern Oregon, especially down around Burns, where there could be some mostly dry lightning strikes pick up later today into this evening. So with the heat and now the wind shooting through the gorge, a chance of dry lightning, lots of high fire danger spots to keep an eye on. Brenda?
Absolutely. Rod, thank you for the update. Get ready for big changes this 4th of July. Portland and a few other cities are banning fireworks because of the dry, hot weather. KGW's Galen Etlin talked to folks selling fireworks, and he also heard from local firefighters.
I think the long sparklers are better.
Business was quiet early Tuesday afternoon at these fireworks stands. Sales are still allowed in most of the Portland area, but the city and several others are banning you from setting fireworks off through July 9th.
Because of the heat and everything, don't want to start forest fires and stuff like that.
Jacob Jones sells fireworks at this stand on Southeast 92nd and Powell in Portland, fundraising for his church.
New roof, keeping the AC going, the lights on.
Tualatin city leaders also voted to ban the use of fireworks after the record-breaking heat this week.
We are concerned. There has been a lot of fear.
Cassandra Oven is a chief with the Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue. Her crews respond to a number of different cities, and she says they cannot enforce fireworks bans in all of them. But
we are urging people to consider not using fireworks this season.
Horrible heat wave.
Rachel Dillon manages this fireworks booth in Happy Valley, where fireworks were still allowed as of Tuesday afternoon.
I think as long as they're being smart with it and having like a bucket of water.
Clackamas Fire said while it also cannot force anyone to comply, it urged people not to use fireworks this year. In Washington, Camas and Washougal joined Clark County in banning both the use and sale of fireworks, saying the fire danger is just too high. People who violate any of these bans could face hundreds in fines.
It's anti-American.
Jake Dennis has helped operate this stand in Bend for years, another city that just banned using fireworks.
Directly telling us what we can and cannot do on our driveway to celebrate our freedom, our liberty.
But after historic and deadly wildfires last year, firefighters say we've been through enough.
Seek a different alternative to celebrate. Make good choices, care for one another, and celebrate safely.
If they want to ban the fireworks from shooting off, it's probably a good thing.
Jacob Jones is thankful to keep selling in the meantime, encouraging his customers to celebrate later.
I tell them buy them while you can.
Galen Etlin, KGW News.
And breaking news coming down late this morning, Bill Cosby is a free man today. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his sexual assault conviction, and he just left prison. The court said that a prosecutor's decision not to charge Cosby opened the door for him to speak freely in a lawsuit against him, and that testimony was key in his conviction years later by another prosecutor. Cosby was convicted of drugging and sexually assaulting a woman in 2004. He was sentenced to up to 10 years but served 2. Cosby cannot be retried on the same charges.